Hey everybody, Jay and Manion here at the MPC Photo Gym, and we are doing another Road to the Pittsburgh Pro for 2021, and I am here with IFBB Pro Bikini,
Krystal Monteiro.
So Krystal, you turned pro at the 2019 MPC National,
Yes,
and you have not competed since.
I have not.
Why?
So there was a couple attempts at prep last year. I was planning for a local show for my pro debut in Boston, and that was supposed to be last spring, summer.
Right.
And then it got postponed and then canceled.
Right.
So I started prep, stopped, back into it, stopped, and then just decided, like, I debated picking another show in Florida because that's where a lot of the shows were happening, and then a lot happened too. I lost my dog, and there was just a lot of things happening, and I was going through some personal stuff, so I was like, you know what? My coach won because he wanted me to take the year off anyways, and I didn't want to, so it all worked out the way it was supposed to. So yeah, this will be my first show.
So your first show is actually going to be at the Clash in Florida.
Yep.
So 2.5 weeks basically.
Yes, so close.
So how you feeling?
I feel great. This prep has been like easy sailing for me. It's funny when you're like, your mindset is just in the right place after taking a year off and chilling. I feel good. Everything is just going the way I want it to. I feel healthy. I feel happy.
Yeah.
It's good.
Good. And so going from the Clash and then coming into the Pittsburgh Pro, I know, like everybody is, Pittsburgh Pro has a big reputation.
Yes.
So how are you feeling about that?
I'm excited.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm excited for all the experiences. I'm just ready to soak it all in.
So as I've told people, since we didn't have any contests last year in Pittsburgh, it was the first time ever, I started doing some more looking back at the contest and all the different divisions, and came to realize that since the very first Pittsburgh Pro Bikini in 2010, every Bikini Olympia champion except for one has competed in that contest.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And they obviously didn't all win.
Yeah. Very interesting. That's a fun fact.
Yeah. And there's only been two-time champions, which was India Paulino and Yesaya Robles. And interesting enough, India bookended Yesaia's 2 wins. So India actually competed in the MPC bikini portion back in the day. Yeah. So, and then as I said, what's going to happen this year? Because the last 3 winners were Priscilla Linebacker, Isa Piccini, and Angelica Teixeira. So they were all Brazilian.
Yeah.
So
Portugal's taking over now.
that's it? That's what we're doing? That's what we're doing?
Yes, that's the plan.
That's the plan. I like that plan. You're going to stop them, right?
That's it.
Because I know a couple of the pros that are Brazilian that are doing the contest. So you're here right now to tell them you're taking them out.
Portugal's coming in hot. We're trying.
So it's like Portugal's like the original, since they kind of speak Portuguese, but we know there's a little mix
there. Yes, a little
there.
different, but same. Yeah.
But this is it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Look, right in there, tell everybody.
Portugal is taking over.
You heard it here first. This is it. I like the confidence.
I'm trying. I mean, if you're not confident, what do you got, right?
Right. Why else are you doing it, right?
You gotta feel good.
Now, mind you, I have not seen her since the champion shoot in Miami.
Yes.
And that was a fun day, wasn't it?
That was so much fun. That whole weekend was amazing.
Yeah, and I keep bringing that up because I tell everybody that last year's MPC Nationals Championship was the worst attended photo shoot in 35 years.
Was it?
Yeah.
Why?
Almost 2/3 of the people did not show up.
No kidding.
I don't know why, because it was at the hotel.
Yeah.
Like ours was behind the hotel.
Right.
Well, they let me rent out the one pool deck, the entire pool deck, for all of Sunday, and we were sitting there half the time like this.
That's crazy. Oh,
Yeah.
no, don't do that. Take advantage of it. It's an awesome experience.
It was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah. The one thing I remember from that shoot was, and I said something, and it was kind of misinterpreted. I said to everybody, I said, come on, ladies, you need to bring a little more sass. Well, they didn't think I said sass.
A little more ass. I think I remember that.
Right? You kind of all went, what? I'm like, sass.
What's he asking of us?
Yeah, I was like, sass. And you all went, oh, sass. Yes.
I think it was kind of early morning, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Maybe we
It
were still
was.
sleeping a little bit.
It was, but it was funny because I've seen a couple of the other competitors, since then, and every time we see that, we just start laughing about that.
Yeah. That was a fun group
That
of
was
girls.
like of the whole day shooting. That's the main thing that everyone
That
remembers.
stuck
That James should bring more ass. No, sass.
That's hilarious.
I go, well, with my Pittsburgh accent, who knows, and everybody else's, right?
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, I remember you all kind of were like, what?
That's too funny.
That was basically that. Everything else that happened that day kind of flew out the window
Yep,
after that.
never
Even right
forget
now,
that.
I probably couldn't even remember telling you who else was doing things that day. And then I saw somebody put a picture up the other day. It was like a throwback
Yeah.
from that shoot.
Yeah.
With me behind you all doing this.
Yep.
And
I have that one.
I'm going, yeah, that's me saying right after I said what I said.
Oh, I have a funny picture of that day. You're talking to all of us, and we're all just sitting there like this, like sad faces, arms like this. And I think I captioned it, when you're trying to telepathically tell JM that you're hungry. We all need to eat. It's a funny picture. I'll
Yeah.
send it to you.
So and what's nice is because bikini is last. But I think we had a fun day. Remember, it started raining a little bit too.
It did, yeah. We started indoors and then moved outdoors.
Right. So that's pretty much. Sorry, everybody else from 2019. This is the last thing I
We
remember.
lucked out, yeah. The bikini girls got to enjoy some sunshine.
Right.
That's cool.
So now that you're going to be doing Clash, Pittsburgh, New York,
Yes.
what's going to happen after that? You're going to be qualified for the Olympia and sit?
If I am very fortunate to qualify for the Olympia, that will probably be the plan, to kind of coast, chill for a little bit, and then, who knows, maybe do a show right before Olympia, just to get my toes wet and feel good again, and make sure I'm where I want to be and get feedback. But I get one day at a time.
Yeah, okay.
One show at a time, and but yes, that is the big goal, big dream.
Good, I like that. Listen, as I always say, and whether you're in the NPC or the IFBB Pro League, if you're not going there to win, then what are you going for?
Agreed.
That's a lot of time and money and, a lot of work
Yeah,
to say, oh, hey, I was here.
yeah.
So,
I'm hoping for the best. I feel good. I feel really good about it.
good, good. All right, so I mentioned my Pittsburgh accent, so people probably wonder what your accent's from. I know, but...
I have an accent?
Yes, you do. Shocking,
yeah,
right?
I know, I don't recognize it. I'm from Massachusetts. So I got that good Boston accent. No, not as intense, but I am from Mass.
I think it's a little more intense than you know.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? I hear that when I go other places, but back home I don't hear it. So,
Well,
but that's the same as
but
you, I'm
It's the
sure.
same as me.
Yeah.
I forget. Oh, that's right. Debbie and I had taken a trip to Hawaii without a contest one time. And we were actually in Maui. And we went to this restaurant, and the woman that sat us ended up being the owner also. So she comes up, and she goes, I have a really weird question. She goes, you're either from Pittsburgh or New Jersey. And we're like, huh? She goes, I say Pittsburgh because, she pointed to me, she goes, because of your accent, but I say New Jersey because of your hair. And you look Italian. And then he goes,
That's funny.
that is correct. She goes,
Kinda right.
Right. and
That's
I
really
said,
funny.
we are from Pittsburgh. And she's like, well, so am I. So she goes, I wasn't crazy. I've been on this island so long, she said.
Yeah, so she still recognizes
She
it.
had lived there 10 years and
Yeah.
had not been back to Pittsburgh. So, but, and then Debbie and I are like, we have accents.
That's funny. Yeah, you never realize it when it's yourself.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm gonna listen to this later.
Listen.
Be like, what do I sound like?
That's why you know when I said sass, what I really meant.
Exactly. It's the accent.
Right. Okay, so where do you train up there?
So I train at a couple different gyms. My home gym is Anytime Fitness in Freetown. But then I recently switched over to General Fitness in Fall River, which is becoming a huge bodybuilding gym, which the energy there is awesome. And then I also train, I'm staying with my sister for a short time right now, which is in Hudson, Mass, about an hour away from where I'm from. And I've been going to the Fit Factory gym there, which is also a great gym.
All right.
Those are the three. I'm kind of hopping around.
And I know you mentioned your trainer, so you want to give your trainer a shout out here?
Yes, Eddie Cruz. So he trains at Anytime Fitness. He's been with me Since I started working with him the year that I turned pro. So he basically worked, I always say, he worked with me for 1 year and turned me into a pro. He's
There
awesome.
we go, that's great.
Unbelievable.
Now, growing up, did you play any other sports?
Yes, I have played soccer since I could walk. Yeah, soccer until.
Or as we were talking about, football.
Football, yes. Yeah, that's been my sport, my only sport. So I've done that, and then I don't know if you've ever heard of futsal.
Of course.
So I played.
Cassie was a soccer player.
I saw the
Yeah, right.
the plaque.
Yeah, so
I was
I
going to
understand.
ask you who was the soccer player because
Yeah.
I'm still very passionate about the sport. But yeah, so I played futsal for 10 years. We actually went to like the national champ. We were national champs for like 6-7 years in Anaheim, California. They used to hold
nice.
that. Yeah, so that's where my real passion is. Like after soccer was futsal.
So have you always been a little ball of energy?
I guess so. Yeah.
Because you have
I
not
don't know.
stopped moving this entire interview.
Massive ADD. Yes, I am. I can go. That's funny.
To be honest with you, the reason I kept refocusing is because you kept moving.
I gotta be prepared for her bouncing around.
So,
That's funny.
yeah, we're good. You've kind of stayed in this area now that I'm
I'm
next to
staying
you.
in this square now.
Trying to be like a magnet, keep you like in this area.
She's gotta corral me in one corner. That's funny.
I could just imagine what you're like in posing practice.
You'll have to ask Mikkel Raymond. She's my posing coach.
Oh, get out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been working with her since I first put on heels.
Here we go.
It's my girl.
She's a bundle of energy herself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Me and her, I feel like we're like two peas in a pod. She calls me her little bull in a china shop. She's had to get me to like tone down and be more graceful, and so we've gotten a lot better.
I understand now, Michaela. I completely understand what you're saying about her.
Yep, bull in a china shop. That's me.
Thank God we're clear of everything right here, right? That's basically where we're going, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So besides Eddie and Michaela, is there anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
My sister, Krystal Monteiro, huge support system. She also competes. So shout out to her for being my wingman at all times.
All right. Do you have sponsors or anything?
Yes, Toxic Angel Bikinis helps sponsor me for my bikinis, my competition suits. And yeah, that's about it.
That's it. So basically, you're a free agent.
Yes. Take me on, somebody.
So when you win these contests,
Yes.
and they come to you, all right, you can jack up your prices, right?
Yeah, let's hope
Because you'll
so.
be going to the Olympia.
That's the plan.
So, all right, I like that. All right, so we're going to sign off. J.M. Manion,
Krystal Monteiro?
and we will see you, well, you'll see her in Florida,
Yes.
Pittsburgh,
Yes.
and Tampa for New York.
Got it.
All right, signing off for NPCNewsOnline.com.
See ya.